All right, so, right, in our next presentation, you're going to want to try to include gestures, right? You're going to want to include gestures. In your last presentation, some of you did use gestures, right? You said, I have 4 points, okay? Or you pointed to the slides, okay? That was good, okay? But next time, everybody, okay, is going to try to use gestures. All right. I said last week that our next presentation is going to be a process, right? It's going to be how to make something or how to do something. So, what I want to do next is
how to drive, okay?
How to drive. Well, let's talk about that in a second, okay? All right now, we're going to watch, okay? We're going to watch an example, right? We're going to watch an example of somebody doing a process presentation. Okay, just a second. Okay, first time we listen and watch, very easy. What is she talking about? Okay, what is she talking about? What is she telling us how to do? And how many steps, right? How many steps are there? Okay?
Today, we are looking at the demonstration speech. A demonstration speech tells the audience how to do something, how to build something, how to operate, how to play something, or how to cook something.
Good morning. Good morning. Today I'd like to demonstrate how to make a tuna sandwich. A simple snack that's just packed with protein. There are 6 simple steps. First, toast 2 pieces of fresh wheat bread. But be careful. Be careful not to burn the toast. It's happened to me more than once. Next, open the can of tuna and be sure to drain the oil. After that, while the bread is toasting, cut 1 fresh, crisp, green cucumber into thin slices. But be careful. Be careful not to cut your thumb. It's not a cucumber and it's not even green. Next, spread the tuna on the toast, put the cucumbers on top, and sprinkle with black pepper. But be careful. Be careful. Too much black pepper is not good. Black pepper goes a long, long way. Put the 2 pieces of bread together, slice the sandwich in half, and make sure you slice the sandwich and not your hand. Cooking can be very dangerous. Finally, serve with fresh fruit and vegetables. Bon appetit!
Okay, so what was she talking about? What was she talking about? Okay, right. How to make a tuna sandwich. And how many steps? How many steps were there? 6, right? There were 6 steps. Okay, then let's listen again. And Did she say anything? Did she say anything besides the steps? Did she say something more? Did she tell us about any other information? Right, she told us to be careful, right? She gave us some warnings sometimes, okay? So, let's listen again, and this time, as we're listening, we're going to listen and we're going to write down what the steps are, and you also want to write down what the warnings are. Okay? We'll listen to it twice. Alright? We'll listen to it twice. Alright? You ready? Here you go. Okay? Yes? No? Do you need to listen again? Okay? Everybody? Alright? Okay? Alright. So the first step is to toast the bread, right? Okay. And what did she say? What did she say? What's the warning? What's the warning? What did she tell us to be careful about?
No.
Right. Okay. Don't burn. Right? Don't burn the bread. Okay, don't burn the bread. Okay, and then what's next? What did she say is next? Okay, Nanami, what did she say was the next step? Okay, open. Right, open a can of tuna. Right, open a can of tuna. And what do you need to do? What do you need to do? No?
So,
No?
I don't know.
Ryoko? What did she say? What do you do with the oil? Throw? Did anyone catch? What did she say? Take off. Okay. She said drain. Okay. When you're cooking, and if you have water or liquid, right? You have solid, and you want to separate, so you're going to drain. If you make pasta, you're going to cook the pasta, right? You put the spaghetti in the water, and then when it's done, you're going to lift it out, right? You're going to drain. You're going to drain the water, okay? So we use drain to separate, right? Separate solids with liquid. Okay. All right, so open the can of tuna, and then what did you do third? Soichiro?
Okay?
What happened third?
Cut.
Cut
the cucumber.
Right, okay, cut the cucumber.
Cut the fresh cucumber.
Right, okay, cut a fresh cucumber, right? Cut a fresh cucumber, okay? And what did she warn us about? What did she warn us about? Atsuko? Yeah? When you're cutting, what do you think? What do you have to be careful of?
is not the cucumber, the green cucumber.
Right, okay, so in English, don't cut your thumb, right? Don't cut your thumb, right? Okay. Right? Don't cut your thumb, right? Don't cut your thumb, it's not a cucumber, right? It's not even green. Okay? Okay, then, number 4. What did she tell us to do next? Nina? Okay, assemble the sandwich, right? She said to assemble right, we're going to assemble the sandwich, okay? But what she said, she was a little bit more specific. What did she say for assembling the sandwich? What do we do? What do we do?
Too much black pepper.
Oh, that's the warning, right? Okay, so don't. But she had some smaller steps for assemble the sandwich. What were they? What were the smaller steps for assemble the sandwich? Did you catch that?
Bread.
Spread what?
Bread. Tuna.
Okay, spread the tuna. Okay, yes. And what do you do next? Spread the tuna, right? You're going to spread the tuna and put what?
Put on.
Put on what?
Put on cucumber.
Right, the cucumber. Okay. And last, what are you going to do? You're going to... Okay, what did you catch what she said? What was the verb? What's this called?
Quick.
Not quite, but okay. So when you put on salt, when you put on pepper, you're going to sprinkle, right? You're going to sprinkle with black pepper. Okay, but don't put on too much. Okay? And then fifth, what do you do fifth? Yuki? Right, okay, slice. Slice the sandwich. And is there something that you should be careful about? Kie? Slice the sandwich and... No? Okay, well, I think she said hand, but yeah, don't cut, right? Okay? And then finally, what do we do? Serve, right, serve. Did she say vegetables? I thought maybe just fresh fruit, but let's listen again, okay? So here are the steps, right? Toast the bread, open a can of tuna, cut a fresh cucumber, assemble the sandwich, right? Spread the tuna, put on the cucumber, sprinkle with black pepper, slice the sandwich, and then serve with fresh fruit. Okay? Let's listen one more time.
What a great demonstration. I'll certainly be careful the next time I make a tuna sandwich. Terry did a great job using...
Okay? Yes? All right. Did she give a good presentation? Was that a good presentation, you think?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. What did she do? What did she do besides speaking. Did she do anything else? Did she use gestures? Yes, right? She used gestures, right? She used gestures. And did she do anything else? Did you notice the way that her voice, did her voice change at all? Yes? How? Right, sometimes, right? Sometimes she was a little bit louder, and sometimes her voice was a little bit softer. Okay? So another thing that we want to do when we're giving a presentation is to change our voice. Okay? We want to use our voice to help emphasize different things. Okay? So, next,